Hi everyone, my name is Alliyah. Welcome to my kitchen. In today's video, I am going to be making pakoras, which I believe are one of the best ever foods for your picnic basket. So what is a pakora? A pakora is the cousin of the classic onion bhaji that you will find in many Indian and Pakistani restaurants. However, the main difference is a pakora is much more flexible in terms of what you actually add to the recipe. Today, I'll be using onions and potatoes to make my pakoras. However, you can actually add any vegetables in there as long as you chop them up finely or pre-cook them. And you can also use cooked meat. So they're quite flexible, quite versatile, and you can basically find a combination that will suit everybody. Hello from voiceover Alliyah. Step 1 in making your pakoras is to prepare the potatoes and onion. What I'm going to do is peel the potatoes and then chop them finely into matchsticks, which will help them cook quickly because we will be deep frying. And here, by technology, you can see I'm doing this at super speed. So peel the onion and again chop it up. I'll be slicing it again to a similar size thickness as the potatoes so that everything will cook evenly when we fry our pakoras. Kitchen safety is paramount, so always be careful when using knives in the kitchen and take your time to slice up your potatoes or any other vegetables that you may be using in your pakora recipe. Here you can see I'm stacking the potatoes on top of each other and then I will be slicing them to create some thin matchstick style potatoes. Once done, add your potatoes to a large bowl, and after you've sliced up your onion, add that to the bowl too. I like my food hot, so I'm actually adding 2 fresh green chilies. You can leave this out if you don't actually want much heat in your pakoras, that's absolutely fine. Add the chopped up chilli to your vegetables and don't forget to give your hands a good wash. Give the vegetable mixture a quick stir and then start to add in the chickpea flour, also known as besan. Now you can actually get a 2 kilogram bag for around £1.50 to £2 from most good Asian stores. So if you want to make these pakoras again and again and again, I would suggest that you actually purchase a larger bag because it'll work out cheaper. Now I'm going to add in the salt and spices, and of course they are listed on the recipe card, so you don't need to panic about the speed of my work here as I add them all into the actual vegetable mixture. I'm also adding in some fresh coriander. Give the mixture a good stir. Now add water to create a thick batter. There shouldn't be any pools of water at the bottom of your bowl, and that's how you'll know you've got the perfect consistency for your pakora batter. Now it's time to heat up the oil in a suitable pan for deep frying. I'm cooking these pakoras on a medium heat. If you put your batter in and it starts to sizzle very quickly and the pakoras become very dark quickly, the heat is too high, so you need to turn it down. I'll be using tablespoon amounts to create my perfect size pakora. You can make smaller ones if you wish to, or larger ones, but just remember to adjust the cooking time according to the size of your pakoras. These pakoras will take around 4 to 6 minutes to cook completely, and I will be turning them over several times throughout the process. Don't overfill the pan because that will slow down the actual cooking process because the oil temperature will drop quite dramatically. It's important to have a medium heat because we want crispy pakoras, not soggy ones, so we want it to cook completely all the way through to the centre, and that is normally achieved on a medium heat. Here you can see the pakoras are sizzling away and starting to change colour. And here you have it, the pakoras are ready to be taken out of the pan because yes, we've cooked some perfect pakoras to go into your picnic basket. Of course, you'll need to repeat the process for the remaining batter. I usually drain the pakoras on some kitchen paper before serving. Woohoo! Pakoras are ready to eat. And there you have it, guys. You've actually made my favourite picnic dish, pakoras. Now, pakoras are usually served hot with a nice cup of chai, especially if it's raining back in Pakistan, India and other surrounding countries. However, like I said, it's my favourite picnic dish because you can serve it at room temperature and it still tastes amazing. Now, what do you serve alongside pakoras? You want something to dip it in, right? Now, you could use ketchup, that's absolutely fine. Maybe a hot chutney if that's what takes your fancy. Or one of our favourites is this, which is yoghurt and mint dip that you can pretty much pick up anywhere, and it's nice. And if you do end up with some leftover pakoras, don't forget you can always put them into a pita bread with some salad and some dips and serve it like that too. I hope you've enjoyed the recipe and I hope you enjoy creating your perfect picnics throughout the year and beyond. Bye.